Morning, guys. Max Power. Got an article to show you today, and it reveals a female's inability to stop spending money. Let's check it out. This is from Go Banking Rates. Why it can be harder for women than men to save money, and how they can change that. In general, women face more difficulty saving than men do, a problem the pandemic has only exacerbated. A recent survey showed that as many as 40% of women have $100 or less in their savings account. The same is true for only 26% of men. That statistic becomes less surprising when you learn that only 14% of women think they know a lot about saving and investing. The same survey reveals that only 47% of women who earn over $50,000 a year say they have $20,000 or more saved outside of retirement and emergency funds. Now, I don't need a study to tell me this. Women don't save money, they spend money. They're so focused on material things that they view success by what you have, not who you are. And plus, saving money is not bougie right now, right? Why is it harder for women to save than men? Here's what studies show and what financial experts have to say. Women, as compared to men, are often more challenged to save money because they're usually less financially literate and less likely to be in charge of their finances while earning less. The second paragraph, it says, women earn only 82 cents for every dollar that men earn. This discrepancy holds across almost all industries. And as women age, the gap gets even wider. Only in a handful of occupations, such as healthcare and social workers, do women earn slightly more than men. And for non-white women, this pay gap is even more acute. Black women earn 63 cents and Hispanics only 57 cents for every dollar the white, non-Hispanic men earn. Well, of course, any article that's written for women by women is going to be filled with excuses, right? Their first crutch is the pay gap, which, by the way, has been disproven many times. Because men earn more than women. They work harder, they put in more hours on the job, and they take less personal and sick leave. That's where the gap is. It says it is essential when looking for a new employer, starting a new business, or increasing their cash flow. Women recognize their value beforehand. It's crucial to take time to write down the value they provide and research what other people, men and women, with similar expertise get paid for delivering the same value. If they ask for a raise and still don't get it, the wage they deserve, they should ask to be reconsidered for a raise within a set time or look for a new position elsewhere. Well, they nailed it there. I mean, you have to know your value before you apply for a job. You know, sometimes we're just grateful to be working, but we should value our time because time is our biggest asset. It goes on, women have made considerable strides in closing the pay gap over the last decades. And then the second one, it says, after all, women are more likely to leave the job to care for the children than men are. A research study shows that 27% of mothers were stay-at-home moms compared to 7% of fathers were stay-at-home dads. Beyond caring for children, as many as 25.4% of women are caregivers to friends or family with health problems or disability, compared with only 18.9% of men. Well, here's the second excuse. Women are more caregivers and stay-at-home moms than men. However, half of all households are run by the female now. Now, being the head of the house, it also comes with control of the finances, right? So the problem is women just want to keep up with the Joneses. New car, big house, nice clothes. The second paragraph says, the best way for women to save $20,000 is to open a savings account and set up automatic contributions. Have the savings savings contribution drafted electronically into your savings account before you can spend it. Even though it may seem like a painful deprivation at first, it will get easier as you get used to not having those funds to spend. Now, this financial expert advises women to have money electronically deposited in their savings before they can spend it. Because if there's money in the bank or there's room left on the credit card, bitch is going to buy some shoes, right? These females are perfect capitalists. When they make purchases, prices, quality, and origin mean nothing. Everything they buy is just a prop to help create some kind of image where they're pretending to be better looking or wealthier or happier than they really are. It's all just a facade to mask their lack of real value. A good woman doesn't need these tricks to be noticed. She knows her value and she won't waste your time. Well, that's it, guys. It's sad that it was a whole article from a financial advisor trying to teach women how to save money and not one mention of their spending habits. I mean, it doesn't sound like a very good advisor to me. It's all about towing the feminist line, I guess, though. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you soon.